Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of not Road to VGC Worlds because we are featuring VGC Little Cup, so hopefully we'll be able to keep doing well. We are battling ScarfedSylveon this time around. You can check out his channel and everything in the description down below. He's a really good battler. We are in the same league, and once again I was supposed to have a VGC Little Cup week for the Pokedraft Kings League, but since my opponent bailed out, I am playing these friendly matches against my other opponents from the league just for fun, and it's really been fun, to be honest. So he has a very interesting team. He has a Growlithe, what's the name? I know it's H-Slash, Doublade, Honage. We have a Chinchou, we have a Swirlix, we have a Scyther, and we have a Mienfoo. So, very interesting team and very scary for sure. Now, I wonder what speed stat Mienfoo reaches, because it is very scary, and Honage is very scary as well. I think going the Trick Room route is the safer option, I guess. Not entirely sure. I'm gonna go Litwick, Fungus as my leads, and in the back I want Fletchling, and I think I want Makuhita actually, because that Honage really stops my Abra in its tracks, and Fletchling does look pretty nice though, because it can attack Mienfoo, it has priority against Swirlix, who might belly drum, it has priority against Scyther. His returns might do a lot to Growlithe. The bad thing is I have no way to touch Honage though. Okay, so my opponent leads Scyther and Mienfoo. Scyther is what people would consider a Uber Little Cup Pokemon, so it'll be interesting to see what I can do here. I'm very afraid of that Scyther, so I'm gonna double protect here to prevent although, would he Sword Dance here? He might Sword Dance. So I could potentially go for the Spore right now. Although he might be scared of the Trick Room. I'm gonna try to Spore the Scyther, but I don't think I'll be able to. And next turn I can just Rage Powder Trick Room here. And honestly, Scarf asked me for my opinion on his team when he was going to battle for the league, but I don't really remember his sets or anything. I do remember he was using Belly Drum Swirlix, but that's all the information I really have on his team. And I'm obviously not gonna try to abuse that. And we will get some information right now, so that's pretty good. He does go for the Fake Out, and we might see a Sword Dance here, and it's actually Life Orb. He did go for the knockoff onto Litwick, so this pretty much guarantees my Trick Room. I was afraid he was going to damage my Fungus with a Flying type attack from Scyther, but that Mienfoo having Life Orb is pretty great for us, because I can take it down with a Heat Wave, but he might carry White Guard, so that could definitely be an issue as well. Now, he will probably knock off once again. I don't know what Mienfoo will do. He actually withdraws Mienfoo into Honage. Yep, into Honage. Okay, so see, I can predict even in Little Cup. Scyther will go for a Stab Technician boosted Aerial Ace, which doesn't actually take down Fungus. And now I have two choices here, or my opponent has two choices actually. He could potentially Shadow Sneak, But, I think I can Heat Wave here. I'm gonna Heat Wave, and I'm going to protect my Fungus. This is the second turn of Trick Room. He actually protects Scyther, so he might have gone for a Shadow Sneak. Yep, onto Fungus, perfect, expecting the Rage Powder. So this Heat Wave does connect, and it'll do a ton of damage to Honedge. It even takes it out, so that was best case scenario. That was my VGC regular competition skills translating very nicely into Little Cup, because a lot of people say, well, I'm gonna have to target Fungus, or rather Fungus is gonna fake out anyways, so might as well target it down. But you can protect and prevent that from happening. Now he does have the fake out option, so I think my best bet is to double protect here. I will stall out my own turn of Trick Room, but I think that's fine. And he actually withdraws, so he scared me quite badly. We do see Growlithe, which has Intimidate, which means he won't be able to... There's a fake out. Oh, I forgot I protected the previous turn. Well, it didn't matter then. What was I saying? It is Intimidate, so my Flash Fires can still do a ton of damage. And unfortunately, this is the last turn of Trick Room though. And I cannot fake out the Mienfoo, but I could. Yeah, there's an issue here. Mienfoo could know White Guard. I really don't know if it knows White Guard. So I could fake out the Growlithe and Shadow Ball, which that seems like the best play here. Unfortunately, yeah, I actually don't want to take down the Mienfoo. No, that's fine. I don't think I will take down the Mienfoo, but if I do, that's perfectly fine. There's my fake out onto Growlithe. He goes for a Quick Guard, so he doesn't know the mechanics. If your fake out user is faster than the Quick Guard user, you will get the fake out off. So Trick Room will end here. My Flame Orb... Wait, what? Trick Room didn't end? I used Trick Room, then one Heat Wave, one Shadow Ball, one Protect. Wow, so I still have one turn of Trick Room, never mind. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. And he has Quick Guard and Fake Out. I'm gonna knock off the Growlithe slot, although I think he might protect. Nope, he tries to protect after the Quick Guard, which makes it fail. I knock off the Eviolite from the Growlithe, and I do get my Shadow Ball off. So yeah, looks like Scarf's mechanics are not up to par, or he's really forgetting what to do, and he actually goes for the Snarl. So that does some nice damage on Litwick, and it prevents me... It might prevent me from getting a KO with Heat Wave, but my Makuhita is not really affected. Now we know he has Scyther in the back, so he can knock off my Litwick to KO it and prevent me from setting up Trick Room, but that will allow me to get off a free Rock Slide. And Rock Slide is 4 times effective on his Scyther and 2 times effective on his Growlithe. And I do have the Guts boost as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna try to set up my Trick Room, and I'm gonna Rock Slide. If he Aerial Aces Makuhita and takes me down, I will have 5 more turns of Trick Room. And he actually Aerial Aces Litwick. So as long as my Rock Slide connects here, yeah, because Snarl is not gonna do any significant damage, even though it's now single target. And it was a critical hit. And Rock Slide, wow. So Scyther has the rock damage reducing berry. Charty berry. Okay. Charty. But I do have priority with my fledgling in the back now. So this battle should be mine now. this was fun. Looks like Scarf needs to brush up on his mechanics, and now there's no reason for me to use Rock Slide anymore. And I'm just gonna remind him because this is a friendly match. Remember, Fake Out goes first, then Quick Guard have same priority. So whoever goes first gets it off first, and you can't protect after Quick Guard. Or well, you can protect, but you only have a 30% chance. So let's head on to game 2 of this VGC Little Cup. It's really exciting. And if you guys want to see more of this, I know Bass Anderson uploaded quite a few battles. They are Showdown and not 3DS, but he's definitely a much better player than I am. So yeah. Let's see how we do, and you can get more VGC Little Cup from there. If you go watch his videos and you want to leave a comment, say, hey, Tablemon recommended me that I watch you, because I don't know, I would love to get a collaboration going with Bass, and that's a nice way. If you guys tell him, hey, Tablemon is promoting you and blah blah, he might notice me, and that way I could battle Bass, and that would be quite the honor. Now let's see, my Trick Room worked very nicely last time around, but because of that, this time around I'm gonna lead Remoraid. I'm gonna go with my fast mode. So I'm gonna lead Remoraid, and I kind of want to lead Fledgling because I threaten him. He probably leads Mienfoo once again. Gonna have Abra as well, and I'm gonna have Fungus for redirection, especially against that Swirlix. So no Trick Room mode this time around. This is why best of 3 is so good, because you can adapt and you can predict what your opponent is going to adapt to, and then you adapt yourself. And yeah, I'm going Remoraid Fledgling because if he decides to fake out my Remoraid, I can get off stab acrobatics against his Mienfoo or potentially his Scyther, and if he decides to fake out the Fledgling, I can get a full power Water Spout from Remoraid onto my opponent's Pokemon. So we'll see. He's really taking his time choosing his Pokemon, so hopefully he will make up his mind. This is good because he's really thinking about how to beat me. But I hope he doesn't run out of time though. Nope, he doesn't. Perfect. So, what will ScarfedSylveon do against us this time around? We will see. There's Swirlix and there's Mienfoo. So I think I have to change my plans a little bit. Swirlix is very scary. So I'm gonna click Water Spout, and man, Swirlix. I do have the Fungus, but I might go with my plan because he did bring Swirlix and Mienfoo. What could he have in the back? He could have Growlithe to support and to threaten my Fungus. So yeah, I think I really have to target down the Swirlix with my Fledgling here. He goes for the Quick Guard. So predicting my acrobatics, I was this close to hitting return, but he does protect it. I do get a full power Water Spout against both my opponent's Pokemon. That will prompt his Berry Juice, and he gets off a Belly Drum. So now we're definitely in trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. He's going to quick guard once again, that's for sure. But I don't think he belly jumped, so what attack could he possibly have that could target both of my Pokemon? So I think my best play... He might also think I'm not gonna... No, he's definitely gonna do that. Who does he target though? Fletchling or Remoraid? I think my Remoraid is more valuable against his team, so I'm gonna switch out Remoraid into Fungus, and I'm gonna protect my Fletchling. And next turn I'm gonna return and Rage Powder. Or I could clear Smog as well. And he actually withdraws the Mienfoo. Interesting. So I definitely could have used Acrobatics there. He brings in Honedge, so that's great for us. He no longer has the protection of the Quick Guard. And my Protect... It failed, right? So I can't protect this turn. I'm gonna clear Smog, that Swirlix, surprise Scarf with that, and I'm gonna protect Fletchling this time around. Because since my Protect failed last time, I am guaranteed to get the Protect off this time around. He goes for a return onto my Fungus, and that does absolutely nothing, so I'm going to guess he doesn't have his Swirlix at max happiness. Such a sad Swirlix. He doesn't like Scarf. Man, that was bad. That was bad, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna Spore, and I'm going to Acrobatics. If he protects Scyther, he protects Scyther, that's perfectly fine. He actually withdraws the Honedge. But I'm really glad the threat of Swirlix is now gone. He does protect, but I will be able to Spore that Mienfoo. And I still have my Acrobatics available to me to KO Scyther next turn. So yeah, at least Remoraid got some action. It really did. Now, I'm gonna protect... No, there's no point. I'm just gonna clear Smog. And I'm gonna Acrobatics the Scyther. He withdraws, so my clear Smog is not gonna do anything. Probably should have redirected onto the Scyther slot. But the Acrobatics is enough to KO the Scyther. So it didn't really matter anyways. Now, Honedge is still a threat though, don't get me wrong. Especially because I don't have my Litwick with me. And my Abra can't really touch him. Like right now, my only way to touch him is through Acrobatics. But first I'm gonna get rid of the Mienfoo just to ensure that it's a 4-on-1 instead of letting it stay there and potentially waking up and doing stuff. Probably quick guarding. And I will put it to sleep. He might flinch me though. I only did 4 damage. He does get the flinch. That's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna... No, I'm actually gonna withdraw my Fungus into Remoraid. And I'm gonna Acrobatics here against the Honedge. Because I can lock myself into Scald, potentially burn him, reducing the damage. And yeah. So... that return on Swirlix really would have made things interesting, and he definitely caught me there in a kind of misplay, because I should have attacked with both my Pokemon. Oh, I actually have Flamethrower, so I'm gonna Flamethrower. It's gonna be fun to see how Remoraid spits fire out of its mouth. There's the Acrobatics, which does some damage. There's the Shadow Sneak. Probably won't KO Remoraid. Nope, it doesn't. And let's see, our Remoraid spouting fire. How often do you see that? So yeah, good game, Scarf. Thank you very much. Remember, guys, this is just purely for fun. So it really, I mean, he made mistakes. That happens. It's really no big deal, and it really is fun. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos as much as I am recording them. And if you are, please leave a like on the video. Go say hi to ScarfedSylveon if you can on his channel. You might like his content. And yeah, that will be all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for our last VGC LC battle, or next week when we get back on track with VGC 16. Thank you, guys, and bye bye.